Welcome back to Dad, Some Guns and His Sons. Today we're going to be shooting the 1911, the Colt Mark IV Series 70, 45 auto. Ryan, why don't you take the first shots with it?
Alright.
This is going to be a little loud. I'm going to put my ear protection on. We got some evil blues. Alright, as you might have noticed, that was 7 rounds. It holds 7 in the magazine. Let me get it reloaded here and we'll let Jacob take a shot at it. If I can get him slid in here quick enough. Here you go, Jacob. You hold the gun, keep it pointed down. This is the same model that was used by the government. That's why it's called the government model. And that's 7 of them. Jacob, why don't you see what you can do with it? What are you shooting at first, Jake?
I think I'm going to try a couple shots from that pan to the left of that tree there.
Those balloons are hard to hit with the wind blowing. And that's all she wrote. So if you'll hold the gun a minute, I'll reload the magazine. Is it kind of challenging while them balloons are flopping around there?
Yeah, knock that one over there.
Well, let's see what we can do. Y'all put a hole and a half in that pan over there. Looks like we might have hit it a little on the low side. Alright, we've got several balloons left here. Let's see what I can do with them. Everybody ready? Now I'm going to try this pan. And that's it. Alright, let's go over here to the table and talk about it a little bit. It is unloaded and a little warm to meet. And if you notice us flinching or jumping, we're underneath a walnut tree, so we're kind of being attacked ourselves while we're standing here. We probably should have our hard hats on while we're doing this. So this is the 1911. They're rather warm. So this particular model, the mainspring, am I saying that right? That comes out the back of the handle actually protrudes out some, curves out on the bottom. Some people like that, some don't. I think that started around World War II. The original ones were flat all the way down through here. It just depends on how you like it feeling in your hand, whether you want it curved out or flat in there. It's a 7-round magazine, shoots a 45 ACP, and this has several safety features on it. You've got this grip right here. If this pistol is cocked and I try to pull the trigger without my hand holding this down, the trigger will not fall. So you have to, if you were accidentally pulling it out and didn't have a hold of it, it wouldn't go off. It also has a safety here on the side. So then if I do hold this down and pull the trigger, it still won't go off because that safety is in place. But once you grab a hold of it, it pushes that in just naturally. And then you can pull that back and drop the hammer. There's not many changes been made to it with this. This one was made in the early 70s. So a little bit of difference in the bushings and how it's put together. But they've been pretty much the same from when they were started in 1911 up until when the government quit using them in the early 80s. Government model means it's a 5-inch barrel. They make all kinds of different ones. The Commander's got a shorter barrel all the way down to the Defender, and then you can get into a Mustang. They're all made similar to the 1911 style. In the early 80s, they were replaced with a version of the Beretta. This is a little fancier version than what the military uses, but along the same lines. It's a Beretta M9 or M92 FS. This is what the military is using now, and now looking for another type of guns. Give you an idea of what they shoot. This is the 45. This is a 9mm. A little more kick to the 45, but this is a heavier gun. This is all steel frame, where this is an alloy frame. It's heavy. So when you run out of those 7 rounds, where this one carries 13 plus 1 in the chamber, this will carry up to 8 if you put 1 in the chamber too. You run out of those 8 rounds, you can turn this over and you can use it for a club because it's heavy. So what do you think about them, Jake? What do y'all notice the difference in shooting?
Between these two, I think the grips on this one are a little better for my hands. And this one's a little thicker because it's got a 13-round magazine, of course. And this one kicks a little more, but it's heavy, so it doesn't give you a lot of recoil, but
You can kind of show a difference in what he's talking about by the thickness. You can see these magazines, how much thicker the Beretta magazine is. And you can probably tell the same thing, I don't know if you can on camera, by how much wider the grip is on the M9 than it is on this 45 here. Just in size of the hand makes a big difference. And you got anything you want to say about it, Ryan? But we enjoy shooting them. It's fun to shoot. Not near as easy to clean as it is on these, to me anyway. I'm not as good at taking that apart. It takes me a little longer, which we will be doing later. But we're glad you appreciate you watching our dad, some guns and his sons. And stay tuned for more videos. God bless.